Hello everyone, it's Mangastan here. So today we're going to discuss one of our weekly reviews of Jojo episode 13, part 4. So I really like this episode. This episode was just to develop more of Joseph's and Josuke's character. And obviously just to point out, I love this part because we have Joseph, Josuke, and Jotaro. So we have the part 2 protagonist, we have the part 3 protagonist, and we have the part 4 protagonist. It's, I think, the only... Let me think. Yeah, it is the only part with 3 JoJo protagonists in the same series. That's one interesting part or fact about part 4. So this was a very lovely episode, very down to earth, very heartwarming, very funny. It was just a humor episode. Basically, they found an invisible baby and they didn't know what to do, and this baby started to be able to turn even his clothes. So they put clothes on him, they bought a bunch of clothes. Obviously, Josuke's credit card. And this is when you'll see Joseph used Josuke's credit card to buy a crap load of baby stuff. And what you'll see after this point is that Josuke will start trying to find, get fast rich schemes. And I think it's because of all the money that was spent. So you'll see him from this point on start turning to more of a hoodlum, where he starts trying to find get rich schemes, which is weird because you think he should just ask Joseph. But I think it's maybe part of his pride that doesn't allow him to ask Joseph for the money back or just more money. So he'll start doing crazy, funny, rich schemes that you'll see in the later episodes, and those will be the downtime episodes when we're not facing an enemy. Usually they involve some type of crazy get rich scheme. So I'm looking forward to those. And yeah, so once he bought all this crap, the baby could even turn it invisible. It's as though that it was gone. It was 130,000 yen, which usually I divide it by 100. So that was like $1,000 and some dollars worth of stuff. So that's quite expensive. Just $1,000 there, and it just gets poofed out of existence. Well, not technically out of existence, but invisible. So it's pretty much the value's gone after that. So very cute episode. Again, Joseph and Josuke just really bonding in this episode. And then at the end especially was really nice when Josuke kind of gives up on Joseph. He's like, oh, this dad, he doesn't do anything. He's so useless. And he's like a good-for-nothing dad. He left my mom, and he can't even take care of his baby. But then at the end, the baby gets dropped in the pool, and so Joseph cuts his own arm, so the blood drips. He's like, I might die, so tell your mother that I do care about her, I do love her. And the blood eventually gets turned visible in one spot, so they're like, okay, there's the baby. And obviously Joseph is just like, I'm just trying to look cool for you. But obviously that was very serious. He could have died at his old age. That was very serious and very heartwarming that he would take that risk for the baby's life and for kind of like a good compensation to show Josuke that he is of that good character that a father should be. So just a very heartwarming part. And I want to mention another thing. We had an instance, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, Ronora. I forgot his name, but we got a little hint of him, just a couple seconds of him about the manga artist. If you didn't hear about the little section that was about the manga artist, that character is going to play a big character, and he's one of the fan favorites of this part. So if you just saw that part and were like, okay, what, this is nothing, just some manga artist talking, that's actually a huge part, and a lot of people love that character. For a lot of people, that's their favorite character. They watch part 4 for that character, and they're waiting for him. So hype on that character, hype on Josuke's get-rich schemes, and just a lovely episode, very lovely. Just the connection, taking care of the baby, all the funny stuff that happens. I can't imagine if your baby turned invisible, as a father and mother, how would that make you feel that your baby just all of a sudden turns invisible, you lose it. I think they find it in the manga, the mother. It just looks like in the anime they may have skipped that part out, and they're just kind of ending the episode off here. I don't think they'll continue it next episode, just how it ended, but we'll see. So just very lovely episode. I'm going to just leave this as a quick review, because I just want to talk about the bond and the relationship and how happy this episode was and how funny. And so right before we're going to get to the dark shit. So thank you everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like what I had to say, or comment down below if you know any ways I can improve myself. So thank you everyone for watching, and see you later.